audio on demand from Vision Christian Media.
Exploring faith and the future. Neil Johnson and Bible teacher Dr. Camille Majdali.
We're exploring all sorts of dimensions to do with the culture war, the differences between left and right, the differences between progressive and conservatives. Camille, let's talk today about another one of those dimensions that we can identify that there is difference, and that is on this issue of multiculturalism.
Multiculturalism is one of the clear battle lines in the culture war. But unfortunately, like so many other issues, people don't really know what it is. They can't define it. They hear it all the time. It's a throwaway word, but yeah, what is it? Initially, it sounds like celebration of different cultures, and it is a festival of diversity. Diversity is a virtue, by the way, most of the time, but apparently not all. Anyway, multiculturalism is not immigration per se, although in order to have it, you will need immigration. What it is an attitude or philosophy that views all cultures as equally benign, beneficial, equal in all areas, and that no culture is superior to any other, especially the white, wealthy Western culture. Integration into a Western culture by a migrant is not actually even encouraged. People are allowed to speak their own language, which of course they can, but even trying to get them to speak the language of the country is not a priority. This is a very big challenge to social cohesion, to say the least, and certainly flies in the face of everything we've learned of successful migration. The conservative position is melting pot. Migrants blend into the culture where they have migrated to. And yes, some cultures have to be better than others. Otherwise, why did they migrate in the first place if all cultures are equal and benign?
And Camille, when we talk about cultures, we're often talking about the religious foundations in that culture. And for those who promote a multiculturalism, they would suggest that all religions are somehow benign, that everybody loves one another. That's not necessarily the foundation of the differences in the world religions that might form those cultures. How much ought we be cautious about that level of understanding multiculturalism?
Well, actually, those that are in the hard left, and perhaps some who are moderate left, may have a different view. They possibly don't like any religion whatsoever, hence that's why they're secular. And especially they want to undermine Judeo-Christian foundations. Some have been very upfront on that. And because Western civilization is very solidly based on Judeo-Christian foundations and ethics and morality and spirituality and the sacred text, because it's the case, even if you're not a practicing Jew or Christian, you're still affected by it, and in many cases would advocate for these things. So for the multiculturalists, depending on where they're coming from, some of them just simply believe that all the cultures are equal. Others are actually using this philosophy to undermine the prevailing Judeo-Christian foundation. This we should take with the utmost seriousness, Neil.
Faith and the Future with Neil Johnson and Dr. Camille Majdali from Teach All Nations. Find articles, videos and podcasts from Dr. Camille, plus today's and other episodes of Faith and the Future in the Vision app or at vision.org.au.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.